How's it? Gavin Ace here from the old Paracal store, and today we're doing a video on our 28 Chev truck. We're getting close to finishing her, taking it for a bit of a test run. 100 mile an hour. Work out a few different bits and pieces on it, where how much spring travel it's got and stuff like that, so we can mount the back guards. Our back mud guards, and it's a must because look at the mud. So we've worked out that we definitely need back mud guards. So we've got 2 inches clearance, or maybe 3 inches clearance on this back bit of wood, and we loaded her up with wood, a big load, probably more than we'd normally carry, but as much as it'll carry, and this virtually didn't move. So she's got a big set of springs on her. But I've got pictures of these old trucks with 11-ton logs on them and a jinker trailer. So thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe and all that sort of carry on. A thumbs up helps a lot, and I really appreciate it, and it supports us, supports our channel and helps the store out. So to build our cab corners, we had to make a steel bender to get our curve. Right, we're going to try and make some cab corners for here. So I'm just going to knock up a little bit of a bender with a couple of hunks of pipe and a bit of trial and error, and see if So we're having a bit of a test run. We've bent our shape roughly. I thought if we do a little bit first time I've ever tried doing this, and on a little piece, and then we'll try to make it on a long piece, one end to the other, and we'll see what happens. So I'm hoping to bend like a 5mm quirk on that end that'll tuck in by the plywood, and then we'll make a return on this end. Let's have a try. Hook that into there, which should give us a nice tidy return around to our plywood. And then we're going to mark our bend here and try to do another fold. So we've got our mark for our next bend. All right, see if this works one-handedly. Hang on. Right, well, I'd say that's a relative success. It's a bit tight. We probably want to allow a little more when we bend the other one up. And then I'm figuring that'll just make a door jamb, which we're not going to put doors on. And we'll have to take a cut out of here. I think we can do to this. I think we can do to this piece and up. It clips in behind. So that's what we're going to try and make in one big panel. I really need a longer pipe, but I haven't got it. This is all I've got. So we're just going to make do with what we've got, because I think if I can get down to at least here, I can make this panel bigger and curve the back of it, and then maybe weld it along here and to make this panel, or I might just come straight up to here where it comes to. Like, it's only for the garden, so it doesn't really matter. It's all about learning skills. All right, we'll give it a go. Right, that's our panel. Now, the way it sits on there, we want to leave a bit of flat and a little bit of flat at the other end, and then to form our fold. So I think we'll just start trying to bend it to the curve. Right. Got a bit of thread. I want to keep this pretty flat, I'm reckoning. Keep it pretty even. And just bring it around. Right, so we've clamped this on, but when we get down to the bottom, we want to keep that end flat. So, which is going to work out good because my bender's not long enough. So we'll get a measurement to where we want it flat, and we'll mark that off, put a snip in there. So now we're going right to the end, so we'll have to move it along. But we're going to do it in little bits anyway, so the clamps don't let go. Something like it. I'll set up some light. Now I should have left a gap, I think, in there, which should put that in it. pieces. So we've got that nice quirk in there, so that will give us an edge from our ply to our steel. And then we've got that coming around. Pretty good. So now we just need to work out where our turn's going. Ross in on Tuesday to mount a ball on our gear change, and we had one bend left to do on our cab corner.
If we drill this out just a little bit, that'll slot.
And we had to make a bender to bend our corner. We had to stop while we make a bender. Ross is onto it.
Look at the video of this. Oh, that's so great!
Look at that, we made it exactly the right size for that. Now, I don't know if this is going to fucking work, so we're going to wind that down onto the line there.
Have we got some more nuts?
More nuts, what for?
Have we got more nuts?
Yeah.
Well, it would be okay on smaller bits.
We'll just have to spannerize this one on. Too hard for us.
That one's alright. Cut the edge of that spanner off.
Yeah, well that's it, eh?
That one there's working.
We could just cut the spanner here.
Just cut the spanner.
Oh, well, we'll just spannerize this on. It's like nuts. Here you go. Oh, I'll get it. Now we'll just make sure this is lined up, just because I've spent fucking days on this thing and I want to get it right. Alright, so that's fully in. So, but where's our fucking pencil line? Must be close. Yeah, gotta be. Because that's straight, so yeah, just grab it down there, close, and you can fucking get it. Oh, look, that just misses in. And you know what? Once I bend this, we're never getting this off.
Here we are.
How?
Ah, because that one's got a
You
nut.
like that? So I'll get another nut. These will be good for just doing little bits, and we'll just keep some spare nuts.
Well, we even welded them, stuffed it up. But, yeah. It's called a rough.
Right, we're just going to make sure we're hard against there, hard in there.
Oh, no,
Right,
on
that's
my
our-
side, mate, you can't move it. I tightened it.
That's our 50 mil for our bit of wood. Just about. See, that's way better than you tighten it up, eh? Like,
Fairly tight.
right, I've got to get this right. Now. How we going? I can see one problem. This is.
Well, it's a big piece of steel.
Yeah. Is that 45?
Hard to tell. I'd say so.
Fucking brilliant, I'm doing it. Fucking.
Are you tightening it?
Oh, I'm fucking fighting.
Undo it, mate.
It's late, it's
It's
3 o'clock,
beer
it's
time,
time
mate.
for a fucking beer. Things are not going right.
It's just
We had one bend to do,
we got
fucking 11 o'clock today.
Take it away, Jeff. Ah, look at that! Awesome!
It's quite a wide bend though.
Ah, well, never mind.
Yeah, see, we're going to have to strengthen it down the back
Yeah.
because it's rounded.
Well, that's what I say. If we put
Yeah.
it strong back in this,
Yeah.
so that when we pull it down,
We folded up our cab corner. We had to beat that corner because our brake needs strengthening, but if we put the strengthening on it, we can't fold it that tight. So that's a bit of a worry, and now we'll try and put it on. Right, so we've bent our cab corner out and we've drilled and countersunk it where we're going to go. Hopefully we can fit it on there without too much dramas. So with somewhere like it, we're going to have to maybe do a little bit more hammering on it. And we need to tuck in behind this back a little bit better. And then next steps to make this one, and we want it to go along here, fold underneath and follow this curve back around, and we'll join it onto here somehow or other. And now, got a few more bangs, you'll be pretty good, I think. So we made ourselves up a bit of a bracket. We mounted the Comrec accelerator on there. And then we found a bit of Chev rod, shortened that up. And this is off a Plymouth. So The accelerator fits in there nicely. It's stuck at the moment, but we might have to shape it, but I think it'll work. So yeah, our mount bolts on here. The mount bolts on here, and then our swivel goes onto our mount, and the rod joins up. I'll slap a bit of paint on this and we'll go from there. We're full into winter. It's going to be a dry winter, they reckon. So it's going to have to dry up a bit because look at the state of it at the moment. So we're chipping away at the old 28. Just seam sealed the cab. We're chucking a bit of paint on. I know it's not a Ford, but we thought we'd brush paint it black. We've got to cut our board into the front here, so we're going to go up there, hook our latch on for our bonnet. Still got to stop the petrol leak. We've made our accelerator, alternator, finished doing our cab corners and bit of steel along the bottom here. We've got our floor cut in better. Got to do our clutch and mount this in better, and handbrake. We're not going to worry about windows. So we're sort of getting around it. We're not worrying about lights, they're just there for looks. Got to bend up all this side, paint the hoist, and bolt sides on. We're pretty much good to go. Oh, back mud guards. That's another mission, back mud guards. Right, we're going to mark our board for our cowling, so we screw it on where we think's level. We're going to trim this off so it's exactly the same angle. We've got a bit of block of wood. That's the height of here to here. Put our pencil on there. So we had all our petrol leaking out of our little pump. It's making it run shit, so we just knocked the pin off, put that apart, cannibalized another pump that had that so we could get some of this material. Cut out some new one, punched them, and put that back together, flatten out the rivet, and we should be all go. So yeah, 11 o'clock in the morning, we had one bend to bend, and took us till 3 o'clock to bend it. But we had to make it bender. So we've still got a bit to do. We've mounted the floor and properly we've got the clutch going. We've wired up an on-off key. We've put a starter button in the floor. Just real basic wiring, a live and one to the battery and earth. We changed our fuel linkage. And yeah, we're sort of getting there. First little test we did was put some tools on it and go and stick the brake in the digger so we can get that going. So put some new seals on the brake and hopefully that'll fix our leaking problem. It's a lovely afternoon. We brought the old service truck down. She's not quite finished. We've still got to do a bit of painting back mudguards, battery box case, but it's a lovely day, so we thought we'd put her into service already. See if we can't get the old digger mobile. Planted some trees, you wouldn't know it though.
No.
Somewhere in the long grass. Putting the truck into action.
It's reverse.
I don't think we want to put much more on it than that.
Yeah, tell me how far back I can go.
Getting dark.
Getting dark.
Dark under the tree already.
Lovely afternoon.
Evening.
We'll try a bit bigger load.
Hopefully we won't get stuck or lose it half on the road. Should I close that gate when we go out?
Yeah. I'll get one more. I've split up stuff already. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut this one down another inch out of it, 25 mil, and then mount our guard, and there's no way we're going to rub. I just got to decide if I'm going to mount them to the deck and have the guards move up and down, or mount them to the body. So that's the next little mission. We're still going to finish the cab corners and the bottom panels and paint it. I've got some gauges to go in. We've got a cover in the floor here, battery box, and that's about it. Very handy truck, so we'll put her into work. Just great little gardening wagon, firewood, and just to carry your tools on to go and work on the digger or whatever. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe and all that sort of carry on. A thumbs up helps a lot, and I really appreciate it, and it supports us, supports our channel and helps the store out.